video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Wednesday, and we are officially midweek. Yay! Midweek. Woo! Guys, we're getting after it this morning. Let me know how you like the picture today, because I was messing around with my camera yesterday because I was going on Newsmax. And then I was like, you know, something's off with my camera, but I want to investigate that, and I want to know how you guys think this looks. So if you guys think the picture looks good, put a 1 or a yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Say good morning to me as I say good morning to you, and check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show: Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off. Go to Gemini, trade $100 in crypto, get 15 bucks in Bitcoin. And if you're ready for all the breaking news and me on the news, the zest, the education, make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers. We are getting after it this morning, my friends. So we're getting after it. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe it's because my shade is closed too, which doesn't help. It's just this was mad bright, so I closed it. I think it's better if I open it. All right, so we're gonna get after it this morning, my friends. We're gonna get after it this morning. All right, let's get it. I'm gonna say good morning to all of you in the chat. Let's open that up. Oh, Saul is here.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Randi Hipper for the win. The best for the zest.
Aw, very sweet, Silver Days. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. Shout out to you, Silver Days. We are now 1 of 5 of our goal. And guys, we do have this goal put up because YouTube is like, try this out. I'm like, okay, sure. And so if y'all want to take part in that, go ahead. And if the goal is complete, then you guys can pick out my Friday outfit. And because I know we're all invested in that. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think the shade messes with it. It was just the sun was so shiny, and I was like, oh boy, I need to be able to see my computer screen. So that's kind of what I was doing. But, my friends, we're going to get after it. I'm going to say good morning to you guys. Let's see. We have Memory, good morning. All set, good morning. Lasers is here. BPB is here. It's been a minute, my friend. I hope you're doing good. All set. I said hello to oh my gosh, I lost my place. Black Hat, good morning. Bell Miner, good morning. Alexandra, my G. Shout out to her. The best of the best right there. We also have David Bull, Squeaky, Steve Jones, James is here. We have Digi, Joe Harvey, Jimmy's on X. True, good morning. John Legend became a member of the Zesty fam. Aww. Thank you, John. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Emma's also missing her emoji. She needs membershippery. Who else we got in here? John Legend is chilling. Thank you for becoming a member. We have Chase in the house. Casper, Auto Cough Cough. Rocker, nice to see you. We have Rob C. Poman. Let's see. Verhoofdy Floof. Nice to see you, my friend. We have RB, Chris B. We have Leroy. Oh, hello, my friend. Hello. Digi said good job on Newsmax. Thank you. Gary on multiple platforms. Good morning. Did I miss anybody? I feel like I did. I feel like I didn't say hello to enough people. Casper, I see in the chat. Ben Spada. I feel like I'm definitely missing people. I don't know. If I missed you, then you could yell at me for sure. Right, Saul? You can yell at me. Geek of all trades, good morning. 3 Speech, good morning. David G is here as well. Hello. Michael C is also in the chat. Welcome, everyone. Guys, we had breaking news yesterday, including me on Newsmax. And I'll get into that in just a little while after we go into the market recap. Maureen. Hi, Maureen. Kelly Boy's in the chat as well. Hello, my friends. Welcome, welcome. Guys, please smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and 17,380 subscribers. We're 7 away. Let's go. Market recap. Hello, Morn. Welcome. I see you in there. All right, let's get it. So, Bitcoin and the market starting to make moves. Makers up 8.5%. Pulse up 3.9%. Hex is up as well, which is interesting. Link is up 5.5%. Doge is still doing pretty well. So let's jump into the Bitcoin chartery. Yesterday, we almost tapped 70. Wait, hold on. Before I start getting crazy. We almost tapped 74K. We were ever so close, my friends, ever so close. So our all-time high for Bitcoin is $73,750. Now, this is spicy indeed, because how close did we get? Within about $100, because our high from yesterday, exactly from my notes here, is $73,624. So we were just over $100 away from a new all-time high. That is absolutely ridiculous, and I was so excited. I was like, my face was like this on the chartery. I was like, oh my gosh. And so right now we're sitting at $72,000 Bitcoin, struggling really with the 71.5. And 71.5, we knew there was a lot of selling pressure at this level. So keep your eye out. We're basically in price discovery right now. 73,750 is the level to watch. That is our current high for Bitcoin. It's a lifetime high. And so we really want to conquer that. And if we really blow past this level right here of 73, around 73.1, 73.2, we do have hope to cross and push to that new high. So again, we're very close. We're less than a few percent away. I'm so excited. So ideally, we had a really great case scenario yesterday, closing above this 72.3. We want to keep closing above this level. Right now, we're struggling with it, but we want to close above 70K overall. That's very bullish if we could hold some support at $70,000 Bitcoin. Your bearish level to watch if we fall below the 71.5 is 69K, which was the height of the last bull market in 2021. Even more bearish is that 67.8, which was the highest daily candle close of November 2021. Bullish scenario is 73.2 and the all-time high, which is ridiculous. I can't believe we're at this point again. I'm so excited. This is a really interesting time, my friends. We're on the brink of zest. So zesty. When did it reach its current all-time high? Good question, Maureen. It was right here. What date exactly was this? It was right here, March 14th, I believe. Yes, March 14th is when we hit that high. You see that little wick right there. So we're going to hope to return to those highs. And you see how close we got yesterday. We were, like I said, just under $200 away from a new high yesterday. That was absolutely wild. I loved watching the chart, but it was such a tease. Everyone was like glued to this. And so we're going to keep watching it today. And if I am home and I'm able to go live, and if I see that we have potential to hit a new high, then definitely I will be on this stream. So we have those levels to watch. Market Cipher is letting us know that the momentum is very, very high. Very high momentum. And typically around this level, we're going to see a red dot printed. Hopefully not. Hopefully we just maintain this price action and have a nice move up. Last time we hit a new high, we tapped it and we rejected it and retraced quite a lot. And it took us, like I said, from March to get to this point now in October. Over half a year. Patience is key, my friends. Patience is key. Going back to Market Cipher, we had some nice curvature on that money flow, boosting, looking good. VWAP was bullish, retracing ever so slightly today, which makes sense. We had quite a run yesterday with Bitcoin, and the RSI was overbought. When we know we have overbought, there's a chance of that incoming downtrend popping up, and so that's exactly what we're experiencing right now to a degree, even though we're only down 1%, and we're still very, very much in a bullish position, being at the 72K mark. Are you guys bullish on Bitcoin? Put those Bitcoin emojis in the chat. Put those Bitcoin emojis in the chat. Will Bitcoin cool off today? We could see. We could hope. We could hope that Bitcoin cools off. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because we want Bitcoin to recoup. She needs to calm herself so that way she could create stability and move back on up. That's ideally what we want. Looking at Ethereum, who also had a pretty decent day yesterday, but still the same levels to watch over there versus Bitcoin, where things are changing at a rapid pace. We have Ethereum that's at $2,697 at this very fine moment, up 2.27%. We were kind of forming somewhat of a support over here at this 3230 mark. Bullish level to watch right now is 2770 as we are attempting to create a new support here at 2340. That's really what we want to see. We saw the selling pressure there. We did close at that level yesterday, and we opened obviously there today. We're looking for that 2770. Bullish is that 200-day SMA lying at 2978. Even more bullish is the psychological level of $3,000 ETH. And if we could conquer $3,000 ETH, I think we'd see a lot of FOMO start to kick into the market as the all-time high. The highs for Ethereum are not too far away. I mean, it's a minute away. But in retrospect, it's not too far. Looking here at Ethereum market Cipher, we're taking a look. We got that money flow that's kicking up. It is now green. It's bullish with the green dot printing on the momentum as well, shooting that over the zero line. Bullish. VWAP looks bullish as well, as Ethereum is in the green and Bitcoin is in the red. We sometimes see Ethereum take her own path, as we were not even close to overbought with Ethereum. We're still bullish, though, highly bullish, and hopefully we retrace because we had such a sharp shot to the upside here with this RSI. So let's hope she cools off a little bit, right, Cletus? Thank you. Your bullish level to watch, like I said, is that $3,000 mark. Bearish level to watch is at $23.40, $23.30. And even more bearish level to watch is this $2,100 ETH. Looking at Litecoin, $72. Battling this 200-day SMA like no other yesterday. We closed above it today. We're battling it yet again. We're in the red by 2.43%. Again, $72. Bullish level to watch is passing this 200-day SMA, saying, I don't care about you anymore. We're more zesty than you, and tapping that $75. We ideally want to close above that. Bearish level to watch for Litecoin is 63, the usual sheesh. And then we have that green dot printing on market Cipher, letting us know that we have some bullish sentiment here, although the VWAP is ever so slightly downwards today. Looking at this RSI as well, where we weren't even close to overbought in the past few days with the RSI. We are retracing, although it is still bullish. We really want to conquer this 200-day SMA on Litecoin. I just can't stand to look at this anymore, please. Please. Please, Litecoin. Please, Litecoin. Bitcoin is the life raft to the USD Titanic. Oh boy, man. It's insane. It's insane. Hello, Bulldog Eric. 2 for 1 is here. Hello, everyone. Bitcoin has a gender. I feel like it's a woman. I feel like Bitcoin is a woman. I don't know. I say she because I feel like it just fits. I don't think it's a he. I think she's a little bit emotionally volatile once in a while. No? No? I don't know. Do you think if Bitcoin had a gender, it'd be a woman? Put a 1 or a yes emoji to her no emoji. Do we play Newsmax now, or do we wait? Because I don't know. Did you guys see the Newsmax from yesterday? Actually, answer that question. 1 or yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Did you guys see the Newsmax interview, and do you want to see it now? Put your thoughts in the chat. Yes, Bitcoin is so dramatic. Listen, man, I feel like it would be a woman. I feel like it would be a woman. I'm not sure. I think it would be. All right, man. Do you guys want to see the Newsmax interview now, or do we wait? Do we wait? Maybe I jump into a news article first, and then we get into the Newsmax. As we have Bitcoin ETF news. What was this? Okay. Oh, hold on. This is actually more interesting. But you know what? I'll talk about the ETS first. Bitcoin ETS record. Oh,
Thank
how
you.
many
You're
inflows?
welcome. Thank you.
Oh.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Yes.
James G, what are we yesing for? Thank you. What are we yesing for? Are we yesing for Newsmax, or are we yesing for if Bitcoin is a woman? let me know. So we have $870 million of inflows for Bitcoin ETFs. This is some Bitcoin news. BlackRock's IBIT logged over $629 million in inflows. So value data shows. Followed by Fidelity's BTC, FBTC at $133 million. Bitwise, $52 million. Grayscale Mini Bitcoin Trust at $29 million. VanEck at $16 million. And ARX at $12 million. So we see a lot of money coming into the ETFs, crushing records. And so the total trading volume, astonishing. It crossed $4.75 billion, the highest since March, with IBIT, BlackRock's ETF, accounting for $3.3 billion alone. We know that the marathon is coming to an end in about 6 days. Although we don't know when we're getting the results, which is a little bit shady. I feel like if the day is November 5th, by November 6th, we should have results. I feel like it leaves too much room to mess around and find out. We're also seeing a lot of ballots getting absolutely blown up and literally on fire. So I think we have a lot of concerns regarding counting VOTES. Of course, I already got flagged by TikTok. Oh, bruh. But we already have a lot of stuff going on concerning the marathon. Though I think Bitcoin is going to survive, obviously, either way. I'm not really concerned about Bitcoin's longevity, but I do worry about the future of America and how each candidate may handle this space, as we haven't really heard much from Kamala regarding this space at all and any policies she may have. Otherwise, we had Donnie T that says no CBDCs, that he would fire Garrett Gensler, Sovereign Bitcoin Wealth Funds, and even regarding the Sovereign Bitcoin Wealth Fund, we even have Florida's Chief Financial Officer and Fire Marshal, Jimmy Patronis, that actually suggested something very interesting. And he put out this tweet yesterday, and it's similar to Donnie T's thought on the Sovereign Bitcoin Wealth Fund in his hope that it would pay back our trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars of debt. Mr. Jimmy tweeted, "There's no telling what the future of crypto will be, but Florida must stay ahead on the curve on getting the best returns for Floridians. Today I sent a letter to the SBA requesting a report on digital currencies." This was the actual note, and I wanted to read it because I feel like the articles that were put out didn't even do this justice. Here we go. He's from Tallahassee. Again, the Chief Financial Officer of Florida said, "Dear Mr. Spencer, Florida's economy is in its prime with a AAA bond rating for the 5th year in a row, record reserves. We're outpacing the country in nearly every economic metric. If Florida was its own sovereign nation, it would be the 16th largest economy globally. For generations, many states and countries have viewed Florida as an economic leader and innovator." He says, "I am writing to you today with that same innovative spirit in mind." In a recent speech at the Bitcoin 2024 convention, President Donnie T proposed the idea of a national stockpile of crypto, vowing to make the U.S. the world's crypto leader. This comes as the CCP makes inroads every day into the crypto world to grab control over this emerging currency, aka Bitcoin. Trump said he would establish a crypto presidential advisory council and create a national stockpile of Bitcoin using cryptocurrency the U.S. Gov currently holds, mostly seized in law enforcement actions. I believe this forethought and innovative thinking from a successful businessman like Donnie T must not be taken for granted. Recently, Governor Ron DeSantis also leaned forward to protect the personal finances, as Janet Yellen would say, of Floridians from the government to overreach and woke corporate monitoring by signing legislation to fight against CBDCs. His leadership in this area protects consumers against globalist efforts to adopt a worldwide digital currency. Even Sir Jimmy knows that we have to fight against a one world currency. And the BIS is working on that. All these central banks across the world are working on that. But Ron DeSantis said, heck no, bruh. We are not doing any of that, as he should. Bitcoin is often, they were also talking about CBDCs, saying that crypto is the antithesis of a central currency, giving decentralized digital currencies managed on blockchain tech, not issued or controlled by a government agency. The whole sense of decentralization. This is where it gets interesting. He says, when managing state pensions for firefighters, teachers, police officers, it's also essential to prioritize the bottom line and ensure the best return on investment for Floridians. This is where the potential of investing in a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin becomes particularly compelling. Bitcoin is often called digital gold, and it could help diversify the state's portfolio and provide a secure hedge against the volatility of other major asset classes. The State Board of Administration maintains a Florida growth fund that allows for more innovative and emerging investments, and a digital currency investment pilot program could be a perfect fit, offering potential benefits we cannot afford to overlook. Two other states, Wisconsin and Michigan, have seen it wise to invest a small portion of their pension funds into crypto. In March, Arizona State Senate announced efforts to advance and add crypto to state retirement funds to encourage pension fund managers to consider crypto in their allocations. Wyoming and Nebraska are leaders in crypto mining and have enacted dozens of laws to attract the industry. A trustee over at the State Board of Administration, the SBA, please consider this letter as a request to the SBA to provide a report on the feasibility, risk, and potential benefits of directing a portion of state retirement system monies into digital assets. This is why Florida is so amazing. This is why Florida is so amazing. Because there again, these are smart people that know that other states are taking part, but we should be doing the same. I believe every state should be allocating some of their funds into Bitcoin, especially if it has something to do with the trust funds, if it has something to do with pension funds, all of these things that could help people as they age and benefit them for all the work that they've done throughout their life. We know that we speak about this quite often. Fiat does not respect your time. It does not respect your value, while Bitcoin does as the finite supply. That if you know that if you're in the Bitcoin ecosystem, is something you own, something you're a part of, something that has an immutable, open, public ledger. There's no manipulation that can be done here. It just can't be devalued out of nowhere. So that's why this is very important. I completely agree with Mr. Jimmy here, the chief financial officer of Florida. This guy is very smart and making a move that a lot of people wouldn't. But that's why Florida is so zesty, because they're willing to do the work. They're willing to do things that matter. And you know that very well when you look over at Miami. Miami over there, the mayor over there, he loves Bitcoin. He loves crypto. Just a matter of when it melts up from the cities to the states to the federal level. And we might see it at that federal level when or if Donnie T wins the marathon. Magic Sun, thank you. Magic Sun saying MTC for VP of the U.S. It's very nice of you. Yeah, Florida's zesty. There's a lot of love here in the Floridas, and they want to empower people, and that's why I love it here. That's why I love it here. New York would never, because they have a bit license. Oh my gosh! And it would honestly be really odd if New York was like, oh, you know what? We're just gonna have a Bitcoin fund, even though we don't like anyone using cryptocurrency, and there's a bit license here that prevents basically anybody from creating a business here. Ooh. Guys, we do have Bitcoin starting to rise above 72K yet again. Let's take a gander at this. We do want to have Bitcoin rise above the 72.3 mark and challenge 73.2. So 72.3 and then 73.2. Isn't that a little confusing? That's a tongue twister right there. Bullish scenario 73.2. Pump it up.
Oh, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
James G. I never saw your comment, my friend. Oh, Anthony Paldino was here. Hello, my friend. Did James G tell me what he was super chatting yes for? Did he say that was for the Newsmax? Did he say that was for the Newsmax? I think perhaps we can play it. Do you guys want to see my hit from Newsmax yesterday? What hook? Crypto mining. Put a 1 or a yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Let me know. Verhoofty Flu said, I couldn't live in Florida. I love my 4 distinct seasons too much. I would I would hate to be in winter. I don't like being cold. It's just people love the cold. I can't do cold. Hello, Jose. Everyone wants to see Newsmax. Perhaps I can play it. Perhaps I could play it. Perhaps I can play it. Ooh, 72.2. Ah, Bitcoin. Let's conquer that 72.3. Pump it up. Pump it up. Maybe we keep talking the political end of things before I get to the Newsmax, which is the Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen, who has contributed about $12 million to PAC supporting Kamama, where I'm not really sure about this because he says, oh yeah, you know, I'm just donating this $12 million, mostly in XRP, to Kamama, yet we're going to see bipartisan support and wait for crypto. It doesn't matter who wins. This is very confusing. And I honestly lack a lot of zest for Chris Larsen. I can't really understand him and his perspective. And you'll understand why when I play this interview. I'm going to play a few minutes of it. Then maybe we'll head over to Newsmax. Check this out because I don't know what you guys think about it, but I don't know if I could get on board with this.
Industry this year. What compelled you to donate at this scale this election cycle?
Yeah, again, first, thanks for having us today. Well, you know, look, there's been this really misguided war on crypto that's been led by Senator Warren. And I think everybody has realized that that was a huge mistake, that just resulted in sort of giving leadership to Singapore and London when it should have been in the US. It didn't protect consumers. It allowed sketchy foreign operators like FTX to rip off American consumers. So that's been a failure. But I think the good news now is that we see this sort of bipartisan support from whomever wins the White House, whether it is the Republicans or the Democrats. I think the war on crypto is over. And look, we want to encourage pro-digital asset political leaders. And, you know, we've done that on the congressional side through Fair Shake. That's a bipartisan super PAC. And I think it's really important that we do that in the presidential as well, particularly when both sides now we're going to see a sea change here. The war on crypto is going to be over one way or another, and we want to be supportive of that in a bipartisan way.
Now, new federal
How is it bipartisan when, I don't know.
election filings this week show that you've given nearly $12 million, mostly in XRP, to the Harris campaign. Why are you throwing your weight behind the vice president?
Well, we're really excited by her economic message. It is a message now of pro-innovation and making sure that, you know, our American champions dominate, you know, their industries around the world. So I'm excited about that. I think the Harris...
I just don't understand what the economic message is when she hasn't said a word about crypto. Not a word. And the one thing she said is because the only reason she'd help crypto is because of a certain demographic. That I can't understand. Like, where is the economic message? If he could explain what that is and any policies, then that would make sense. But this is too general.
You know, administration. Look, their DNA is from, you know, the world capital of innovation right here in the Bay Area. That the place that's created more trillion-dollar companies than any place on the planet. She gets that. She grew up here. She knows people that founded these companies. So I'm just really, really confident that this is going to be a completely different approach than I think I'll just say it, the failed policy that the Biden administration brought when it came to crypto and digital assets.
But she was a part of that administration as well. So what is the difference and what would happen in the future? That's my question.
Because frankly, I think they just weren't paying attention and they sort of outsourced it to Senator Warren, and it was a disaster. But that is not going to be how the Harris campaign approaches this. I'm extremely confident in that.
And are you confident because of meetings that you're having with her team behind closed doors?
You know, there's been a lot of meetings, I think, with folks that will be in her administration, with the industry, and not just with the crypto industry. Look, they've been on a tour all around this country, meeting with business folks in New York and in the Bay Area and LA, Texas, Florida. And I think consistently what they heard is the last administration was too anti-business. It was sort of this class warfare. And that's not how it's going to be in a Harris administration. It's going to be pro-innovation. It's going to be American champions, dominate their industries. And by the way, that helps workers, right? I think the thing the Biden folks missed is, look, you can't have prosperity with workers unless our national champions are dominating their world markets. And I think the Harris administration gets that.
She said it right there. Is it because you're having backdoor meetings? This just tells you everything. The whole thing is, they had backdoor meetings. So you're saying that he knows some insider information, which is why he paid this woman and donated around $12 million, most of it in XRP. Wow. Do you think he knows something we don't? Do you think he knows that if Kamama wins, XRP and Ripple get to move forward with their plans for CBDCs? Because that's the whole Ripple XRP agenda is CBDCs, is private ledgers, permissioned blockchains, enterprise blockchains. I believe in how XRP or Ripple would be able to do whatever they want and work with the banks and work on CBDCs if Kamama wins. You think if Donnie T endorsed CBDCs and said, yes, we need this, that they wouldn't be donating to him as well? This is all backdoor meetings. They know something we don't. And the fact that they're not being transparent about what their goal is and what they're trying to do and what economic plans that they feel like they can help with or that they support if Kamama takes office. This is shady. I don't know, man. This is something I just can't understand. I don't know if I could really get behind this one. I don't think I understand it quite well. Maybe I'm just delulu. Maybe I just don't get it. Maybe I'm not smart enough. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I just feel like this is a little bit weird because girl, baby girl, don't even play.
Bing bong.
How dare you? This is a little odd in my opinion. A little odd. So I don't know too much about that. I feel like Mr. Larsen over here is a little bit shaky. He's a little bit shaky, but we'll take a look at XRP price today. That's at 52 cents, down 0.72%. Bullish scenario is passing that 53 cent 200-day SMA, targeting 54.5 cents. Bearish scenario is 48 cents. We see that the money flow is not too hot, but it is slightly green today. Flat view up and the momentum with the green dot printed pulling its weight. Now we also have the RSI that is still bearish on XRP, despite all of the donations, which isn't looking great for XRP and Ripple, that this guy made donations that a lot of the crypto community may not be siding with Kamama, as a lot of them are single issue voters. And so is this just a business move for Ripple? Is this just to kind of cushion their tushies if Kamama wins, that, Ripple has a place in the United States? I think this was a business move. I think this was also a backdoor meeting that was guaranteed that if she wins, that something happens. Obviously, this is all speculation. A tinfoil hat type moment. Just a little bit suspect to me. Just a little bit suspect, right, Donnie? In the chat, Crabman, hello, Bullish Bradley. A little sus to me. A little sus to me. Let's see. Speaking of DC, speaking of all these things that are going on, it seems as though the Treasury Department has a new strategy on financial inclusion, although crypto is not included in that, which we know that crypto is the most inclusive space financially, where you don't have to be an accredited investor, you don't have to have a certain net worth to be able to take part in a decentralized financial ecosystem, versus the TradFi market, where all it is are the rich getting richer and everyone else is left behind. Why is that? Take a look. The Treasury Department has a new strategy for financial inclusion to help people get access to the TradFi system, but the 35-page report references crypto only once to tout the Treasury's work on flagging the industry's hazards. Even though apparently, like Chris Larsen is like, oh my gosh, hey, come on, why didn't she make sure that, or say something about this Treasury report to say, hey man, you know, we need crypto included in a way that's positive because it'll be a good political move for me. Not in the slightest has she done that. So again, it's a little bit odd. The Biden Treasury Department noted in the report that it cultivates financial inclusion by developing and promoting research into that end. It had issued a report in 2022 on the risks related to digital assets. This is ridiculous. So I'm just pointing that out, that it's just a little bit odd about what's going on, and especially where they came after Ripple and all these other people, yet they are still touting that crypto has a lot of red flags, though we know the TradFi system has way too many red flags with insider trading and the banks being completely corrupt, but that's just me. All right, I see y'all want some beautiful Newsmax. If you guys are ready, put an Emma emoji. If you guys are ready for the Newsmax hit, smash the likes, put Emma emojis, because Emma doesn't have emojis right now. Show off the emojis. Show off the emojis. We also hit 100 likes, which makes me feel better. Also, we have 20 minutes left of our goal here. All right, let's get it. Though, I do ask you guys for a favor. If you guys are seeing this video for the hit on Newsmax, please make sure you smash a like and you share it. It'll help put it into the algorithm and other people will be able to see it. Right, Crimson? Yesterday, I was on Newsmax, their show called The Crypto Corner. I was very happy to be on there. It was my first time ever being on Newsmax. I've been on Fox Business. I've been covered in a lot of different media platforms before. If you guys are ever curious about press I've been in, I'm going to add this one to my press page as well. But if you go to missteencrypto.com/press, you'll see all of my Fox hits, all of my Market Insider, New York Times, USA Today. I was on Ledger. I did a LA Blockchain Summit, November 2021, celebrating the 10-year anniversary of Litecoin. So I've been in quite a few things so far in the past, Whippy. So make sure you guys tune in and check those out.
Thank you.
Oh.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Good morning from the CryptoFacts report team from sunny South Florida.
Well, hello, CryptoFacts report. Good morning to you, my friend. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you popping out. Let's get after it. I'm going to play this. Tune in.
Okay, welcome back. Let's talk about the latest in cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is known for its ups and downs. It's a highly speculative and at times risky investment. But when you zoom out, look at the big picture, I guess it has followed somewhat of a predictable upward trend over the years.
Yeah, well, that could be changing. Some experts are now predicting a Bitcoin supercycle, which could send value soaring to unprecedented heights. But guess what? That would also ramp up volatility.
Okay. Some comparable Bitcoin's current market positions to early stages of tech giants like Apple and Microsoft when, oh, right.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
We know how they turned out.
Very well. Made a lot of money. All right. And they were about to enter their super cycle phases of growth.
This is all very interesting. And joining us now to discuss, crypto educator Randi Hipper and the co-founder of Terra Hosting, Michael Zuccarelli. All right, Michael, I'm going to start with you here. I don't know, when you say things like Apple and also Microsoft, those are the times where I start to think, oh, this whole Bitcoin thing, actually, maybe it's something to keep my eye on, because otherwise, to me, it's a little too risky. So break it down for us.
Well, the big thing with crypto, especially Bitcoin, is not just the Bitcoin itself. It's the technology behind it. You know, you've heard me talk about this many times, and we could be on the technological forefront as the United States if we open up to this. Bitcoin is severely undervalued, not financial advice, but Bitcoin is severely undervalued. And we definitely want it to be more adopted. People are, you know, being more open to transacting in Bitcoin. Banks are welcoming it. It's going to be the new thing for the next decade.
When we hear words like Apple and Microsoft, I should say, when you hear companies like that, you think stability.
Yes.
right, Randy? And is that the message that we're putting out there? It's become an asset like that.
I wouldn't even compare it to a stock. Bitcoin is a decentralized technology where anyone anywhere in the world is able to send this asset peer-to-peer 24/7, 365 with no intermediaries. It has a finite supply of 21 million. And you could do the math. 21 million Bitcoin compared to the millions of millionaires in the United States alone. How many of them are going to be able to own one whole Bitcoin? Simple supply and demand. There's nothing like Bitcoin, and there will never be anything like Bitcoin, considering that it's the best performing asset out of the last 14 to 15 years.
Let's talk about the intersection of politics and cryptocurrency here. As we reported, former President Trump has been positioning himself as the pro-crypto candidate. But at the same time, Vice President Kamala Harris has been mildly supportive. But now with Bitcoin breaking the $70,000 mark as Trump leads in many polls, the question is there actually a connection to all of this, Michael?
I think so. The Republicans are the party of deregulation. And honestly, Kamala Harris and her campaign just seems to be following what Donald Trump is doing when it comes to the crypto stuff. And, oh, we'll take crypto donations. And then you see the Harris campaign do it. No tax on tips. And then here comes the Harris campaign saying the same thing. I don't think they have a policy with it. They're kind of winging it when it comes to crypto. And a lot of it's education. And I think the former president wasn't very educated on it early, but now he's got his son, Donald Trump Jr., Barron, educating him, say, Dad, we need to get involved in this. And I think he's more open to it. And I think now he sees it as a new industry that will allow America to flourish.
All right, we got to leave it there. Randy, Michael, good to see you both. And
thank you.
We'll continue the conversation another time on the Crypto Corner.
I learned so much every
Thank
time.
you.
All right, thank you.
Word. Freaking word. So that was the quick little hit that we did. So thank you guys very much for tuning into that. A lot of you guys supported that very much. So maybe I'll play it again towards the end of the show for people that didn't hear it. But that was so fun, and I loved it so much. Shout out to Newsmax and the American Agenda for having me, and shout out to James G for our $20 super chat. What a little emoji says you are amazing, which is so cute. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. I appreciate that. We're almost to our goal, guys. This is amazing. I love this. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, but getting on this was pretty important. And again, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, But listen, I think it's okay, because anywhere where I am given a platform is where I'm going to speak. I don't care what side of the aisle they're on. I don't care who it is, where they're at. I did an event with the New York City mayor a few years ago. I don't care, because it's someone that gave me a platform to spread the word that I talk about every single day. It doesn't matter who I'm with. My message remains the same, which is to spread crypto adoption throughout the world so that people are empowered by this technology. That is my goal. That will always be my goal. And on this segment, where they were talking and comparing Bitcoin to a stock. My friends, you can't compare Bitcoin to a stock. Maybe you could say something about price action, but just because it's on the chart doesn't mean it's the same. This is a decentralized technology that you could send peer-to-peer throughout the world, and that you can't do that with the stock. You can't do anything really with the stock. You can't go to the store and pay for something with the stock, but you could with Bitcoin. So it's just something that's not comparable, and I was happy to be able to have the opportunity to point that out, as people are like, oh, is Bitcoin a stock? No, it is not. It's a technology. It's a currency. It's property. It's a revolution, my friends. Thank you, Ronell. He said, explained it like a boss. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I am for the people. I love the people. I love the people of this country. I love the people of this world. And I will never do anything different than support the beautiful prosperity of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. As we do know that things are going wild, and things might be maybe politically motivated. Crypto Face, nice to see you. I can't do it with the stock either. Listen, Face. Hello, my friend. Can't do that with the stock. Listen, you can't transfer a stock. Like, I think the only closest thing you could send like a stock to is your friend on Cash App, which someone on the stream did send me some MicroStrategy stock via Cash App, which I think was fun. That was fun. But are you going to the store and paying for something with the MicroStrategy stock? No, you're not. Are you going and doing a whole wealth transfer with the MicroStrategy stock? No. But you could do that with Bitcoin. You could pass that down for generations. Own it. No one can take it from you. But if someone shuts down your Cash App, if someone shuts down your brokerage account, then what are you going to do? You can't do anything but be sad and be like, "Wah." No, that's not the way it could work. We have to be able to empower ourselves. We need Bitcoin. We need crypto. Yep. We very much need to support Bitcoin. We very much need to support all of the key notions of it, which is the fundamentals of your basic human rights, which is life, liberty, and property, not just for people in the United States, but people globally. So that's what's really important. And I hope you guys liked the hit. If you guys enjoyed it, put a 1 or a yes emoji or 2 or no emoji and let me know. Let me know. I want to know what you think. Oh, we got the Piper Academy rating in. I'll wait a moment to say good morning to them. Because I know they take a moment to load and get on in here. And maybe I'll play this for them as well. Maybe I'll play it for them. As we do see that President Bye-Bye was thanking the Nigerian president for Tigran Gambaryan's release, who is the executive from Binance that, again, had no decision-making power at the company, yet was held hostage and kidnapped, and his health was absolutely deteriorated in Nigerian prison for money laundering and all these things that literally had nothing to do with him, as he was just an executive that went to have a meeting. Was this politically motivated? Maybe. Our current president called Bola Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, on Tuesday to personally thank him for the release of Tigran, who was a former federal IRS agent. According to a Tuesday statement from the White House, our president underscored his appreciation for President Tinubu's leadership in securing Gambaryan's release in the phone call. While in prison, Gambaryan's health, like I said, deteriorated. According to his family, he suffered malaria, pneumonia, tonsillitis, and complications from a herniated disc in his back that left him struggling to walk, which we watched, which we saw videos of, which was heartbreaking. He was released from custody. The Department of State announced the formation of a new bilateral liaison group between the U.S. and Nigeria focused on crypto and illicit. Saying it was that Binance is so compliant, yet what did they do? They tried to ask Tigran and Binance to give them some money under the table to make it all go away. They said no because they're not corrupt individuals. And then Tigran paid the price for 8 months. 8 months! That's embarrassing that he was there for 8 months. He shouldn't have been there for even 2 weeks. He shouldn't have been there for even 2 weeks. Right, Uncle Jimmy? Embarrassing. That was bad for the United States. And to thank him, to go and thank the other president of Nigeria, oh, thank you so much for releasing him. Bruh, that is ridiculous. If you guys missed the Newsmax hit, I could play it again. Do we play it again? Put a 1 or a yes emoji, 2 or no emoji, as Binance is unveiling Binance Wealth for elite customers. We see that it unveiled Binance Wealth, a white glove service that allows private client managers to easily onboard high net worth individuals and offer them a wide range of digital assets. Wealth managers will handle the onboarding of clients by submitting KYC documents and creating individual sub-accounts on Binance for each client, allowing them to trade or stake a wide range of crypto with the feel of TradFi Wealth Management Framework, the exchange said on Tuesday. Support from Binance VIP key account client managers is also available. So Binance is trying to appeal to the rich people, which I don't really blame them for, because then, you know what? They make more money. And that's really what they're after, because it's a business. A lot of you guys missed it. Do I play it again? We have 8 minutes left in the goal. I agree. And also, we have over 160 viewers on the show. Smash these darn likes. Share it out with friends. Listen to Piano Matty B.
Why don't you like and subscribe?
These mushrooms.
Oh, the Piper Academy TradeFly OC, Piper, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you. All right, I think I'll play it again because you guys were asking for it. You said you missed it. You said you missed it. We'll play it again. We'll play it again. Here we go. Hold on for everyone that missed it. Also, if you see it, please smash the like and share. I'll put the links in the live chat right now. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Okay, welcome back. Let's talk about the latest in cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is known for its ups and downs. It's a highly speculative and at times risky investment. But when you zoom out, look at the big picture, I guess it has followed somewhat of a predictable upward trend over the years.
Yeah, well, that could be changing. Some experts are now predicting a Bitcoin supercycle, which could send value soaring to unprecedented heights. But guess what? That would also ramp up volatility.
Okay. Some comparable Bitcoin's current market positions to early stages of tech giants like Apple and Microsoft when, oh, right.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
We know how they turned out.
Very well. A lot of money. All right.
You're welcome.
Hashtag Zesty.
Yay, Bell Miner! A first super chat. Thank you. Oh boy, one more for the goal, and then y'all get to pick out the Friday Zest.
And
hold on, I'll rewind this.
Okay, welcome back. Let's talk about the latest in cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is known for its ups and downs. It's a highly speculative and at times risky investment. But when you zoom out, look at the big picture, I guess it has followed somewhat of a predictable upward trend over the years.
Yeah, well, that could be changing. Some experts are now predicting a Bitcoin supercycle, which could send value soaring to unprecedented heights. But guess what? That would also ramp up volatility.
Okay. Some comparable Bitcoin's current market positions to early stages of tech giants like Apple and Microsoft when, oh, right.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
We know how they turned out.
Very well. Made a lot of money. All right. And they were about to enter their super cycle phases of growth.
This is all very interesting. And joining us now to discuss, crypto educator Randi Hipper and the co-founder of Terra Hosting, Michael Zuccarelli. All right, Michael, I'm going to start with you here. I don't know, when you say things like Apple and also Microsoft, those are the times where I start to think, oh, this whole Bitcoin thing, actually, maybe it's something to keep my eye on, because otherwise, to me, it's a little too risky. So break it down for us.
Well, the big thing with crypto, especially Bitcoin, is not just the Bitcoin itself. It's the technology behind it. You know, you've heard me talk about this many times, and we could be on the technological forefront as the United States if we open up to this. Bitcoin is severely undervalued, not financial advice, but Bitcoin is severely undervalued. And we definitely want it to be more adopted. People are, being more open to transacting in Bitcoin. Banks are welcoming it. It's going to be the new thing for the next decade.
When we hear words like Apple and Microsoft, I should say, when you hear companies like that, you think stability.
Yes.
Right, Randy? And is that the message that we're putting out there? It's become an asset like that.
I wouldn't even compare it to a stock. Bitcoin is a decentralized technology where anyone, anywhere in the world is. Yeah, Silver Days!
Rocket. Let's go, Randy.
Freaking yeah! Freaking yeah! All right, so you guys get to pick out my outfit after I play this. That's what we'll do.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
James!
You're welcome.
James! James! Thank you. Appreciate you guys. You guys are great.
And Microsoft, I should say, when you hear companies like that, you think stability.
Yes.
Right, Randy? And is that the message that we're putting out there? It's become an asset like that.
I wouldn't even compare it to a stock. Bitcoin is a decentralized technology where anyone, anywhere in the world is able to send this asset peer-to-peer, 24/7, 365 with no intermediaries. It has a finite supply of 21 million. And you could do the math. 21 million Bitcoin compared to the millions of millionaires in the United States alone. How many of them are going to be able to own one whole Bitcoin? Simple supply and demand. There's nothing like Bitcoin, and there will never be anything like Bitcoin, considering that it's the best performing asset out of the last 14 to 15 years.
Let's talk about the intersection of politics and cryptocurrency here.
You're welcome.
Miss Hipper CL up the place at Newsmax.
Darn, Julio, thank you.
We reported former President Trump has been positioning himself as the pro-crypto candidate. But at the same time, Vice President Kamala Harris has been mildly supportive. But now with Bitcoin breaking the $70,000 mark as Trump leads in many polls, the question is there actually a connection to all of this, Michael?
I think so. The Republicans are the party of deregulation. And honestly, Kamala Harris and her campaign just seems to be following what Donald Trump is doing when it comes to the crypto stuff. And, you know, oh, we'll take crypto donations. And then you see the Harris campaign do it. No tax on tips. And then here comes the Harris campaign saying the same thing. I don't think they have a policy with it. They're kind of winging it when it comes to crypto. And a lot of it's education. And I think the former president wasn't very educated on it early, but now he's got his son, Donald Trump Jr., Barron, educating him and say, Dad, we need to get involved in this. And I think he's more open to it. And I think now he sees it as a new industry that will allow America to, to flourish.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Super proud of you, Randy. Congratulations on Newsmax and all your success.
darn, you guys are killing me today. You guys are killing me. I'm darn emotional. You guys are so nice. Thank you, Chef Dave. Thank you, everyone. And Bell Miner for the first ever super. Thank you so much. Silver Days. Who sent today? Silver Days, John Legend, James G, Crypto Facts. We got Julio and Chef Dave. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Joe Harvey.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Your time on Max was short and sweet, just like you, Miss Hipper. Smile hugs.
Aww. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. We need a Randy show on Newsmax. Reach out to Newsmax and tell them, hey, fam, let's get after it. Because they were trying to compare Bitcoin to a stock, and I was like, heck no.
Yes.
Right, Randy? And is that the message that we're putting out there? It's become an asset like that.
I wouldn't even compare it to a stock. Bitcoin is a decentralized technology where anyone anywhere in the world is able to send this asset peer-to-peer 24/7, 365 with no intermediaries. It has a finite supply of 21 million. And you could do the math. 21 million Bitcoin compared to the millions of millionaires in the United States alone. How many of them are going to be able to own one whole Bitcoin? Simple supply and demand. There's nothing like Bitcoin, and there will never be anything like Bitcoin, considering that it's the best performing asset out of the last 14 to 15 years.
Let's talk about the intersection of
They were shook. They were like, wait, hold on. They were like, wait, hold on. That was awesome. I absolutely loved it. They were great hosts as well. They were great hosts. And the team at Newsmax was fire. So please make sure, if you haven't yet, please smash the like on that and get after it. Again, did they give me the questions beforehand? No, they did not. And so I was very happy to go on there, and they gave me a really great opportunity to talk about how Bitcoin is not a stock. And I was like, yes, if this is the route we're going, that's amazing. And so, yeah. So for everyone asking, no, I did not get any questions in advance. That female co-host could sense the zest Randy was going to unleash. Listen, I don't know if they really know me too well over there, but now they know that it's zesty. So because we hit our goal, and we're coming up on the hour here, and I'm going to show you guys 3 options for Friday's show. Because I said if we hit that goal, y'all get to pick out Friday's outfit, not tomorrow's, but Friday's. So let's give you options. So we're going to put, there's going to be 1, 2, and 3. Don't put 1.5, 2.5, or 3. It's 1, 2, or 3, my friends. I'm just kidding. I'm messing around. Hold on. All right. We got 3 options. We got 3 options here. Where was I wearing Bluetooth earrings? That's funny. That's funny. Now.
You're welcome.
Ooh, that's classy, M2. That's classy.
2024 well said, Randy. Heart, Statue of Liberty, house with garden.
Well, thank you, M2. I appreciate you. You guys are so nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Clem, thank you for the hearts. All right, guys, get ready. Get ready. Are they Gucci? No, they're not Gucci. No, they're not Gucci. Now, Is there a rave on Friday? Yes, there is. And you guys are going to pick out my outfit for Friday because we hit a goal for supers. So this is option number 1. Option number 1 has a cute back, open back, tie up back there. You know, you always have to hang things how you want them to wear. So that's how this is going. So this is option number 1. This is option number 1. Here you go. Digest it all. Digest it all. Also, we have 8 more likes for 150. Here's option number 1. Okay. Option number 2, because y'all have been asking for a blue dress. So, oopsie. This is option number 2. Option number 2. Options number 2. Do they have pockets? Only the white one has pockets. These two do not have pockets. And I know that counts a lot for you guys, right, Clem? Do you guys like option number 2? Digest it, option number 2. Hold on, now we have number 3. Whee! She fell off the hanger really quick, hold on. Okay, option number 3 is the red. Y'all, I know y'all like the red. So this is option number 3. Option number 3. Digest. No pockets, throw the rest away. All right. I'll bring back all the options, and then we're going to vote in the chat. Should I do a poll? Nah, I'm going to have you guys write it. Nah. Okay. All the options are back. We have option number 3. Option number 3. I can't believe this is what we're doing. This is hilarious. Option number 2. Option number 2. Option number 2. Or option number 1. All right, in the chat right now. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. What are we feeling here? What are we feeling? I think maybe we have to do a poll. No yellow dress. Nothing that's like outright yellow. No. But maybe, should I look into that? I guess I should. Maybe I'll do a poll because I can't keep track over here. I can't keep track. We're going to do a poll. Hold up. Poll. Dress. Okay. Which dress? Okay. 1, which is the white flower. 2, which is the bleu. And then we'll do 3, which is red. Okay. Or 4, which is something different. Different mystery. Because then, yeah, we're going to do different mystery for number 4. Okay. Different mystery. Okay. Beep. Okay. You guys, put it in the poll. Put it in the poll. Vote. I'm going to leave this open. Vote in the poll. I see some 3s over here. Love this fit. Thank you. Yeah, I wore green today because I wanted to promote like greenery, you know, green candles and all that. All right. Do 1, 2, and 3 in one show. Oh boy. The dub in the desert. The G says, where's a green dress? It's G3. New tag, same G. Oh, yes, it's the Irish G. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the chat. I don't know. So we see blue has an outstanding lead over here. 42% for the blue. Again, this is option number 1, option number 2, and then option number 3. I do have a black and a white version of this too. But what do y'all think? I say change outfit every 20 minutes. That's a lot of work. That's crazy. That's a lot of work. So those are your options for outfits. And so, yeah, this is what we got, my friends. This is what we got. Hope you guys like it. Depends how you feel. I have a wife and 2 daughters. Voting don't go there, guys, and it's an experience. No, you know what? I'm asking because y'all are invested in this just as much as I am. So this is what we got. This is what we got. So if you guys are interested, then vote in the poll. But it seems as though blue won. It seems as though the blue wins. Red, white, and blue. Yeah, honestly, that's very patriotic. We just got very patriotic with our outfits. But there you go. So I think you guys have completed the goal. That's amazing. Yay! Yay! Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. All right. Also, guys, please make sure you smash the like on this video of Newsmax on YouTube. It would help me very much. So put it into the algorithms and all that stuff. I'm going to do a quick Dogecoin recap here because Doge is at a critical level. 17.5 cents was hit yesterday. We closed above it as well, which was great. So we're kind of rejecting it today, but we are seeing that it's getting quite spicy here with the price action. And we had a lot of money flow come in. The momentum was picking up. You even see the volume candles right here are insane. So even if you look from right here, we went up how much? About 33% with Dogecoin. That is insane. That is insane. Did I put the link? I think I did. But I'll also add it to the description. And it's also, if you guys go on my YouTube channel, I'll show you. Hold on. Where is my YouTube channel? Oh my gosh, we also passed our subscriber goal. Wow. Wow, what a day. What a day. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, hold on. If you guys go to my YouTube channel, which I encourage you to do, go to YouTube. You have the Randi Hipper show with all my interviews from the past. Maybe you guys will see Dan on the show again from Chart Guys because he's so amazing. So much love for him. Then you have the Daily Zest, which we're here every day. And then we have 1 to 2 minute intro to crypto videos. Woohoo! On the street interviews. Woohoo! Event speaking. Yeah. This is my most recent one from a few months ago at Litecoin Summit. And then under here you have interviews. So all of my news. All of me in the news. So if you guys are looking for it, go to the interview section. Click on it. Smash that darn like. Share it out with friends. Also, share some love to Hawk, because I love Hawk. He's a great dude. So shout out to him and his business that he's working on. So shout out to everybody in the chat. So it seems as though blue is winning quite close between blue and the red. Blue is 37%. Red is 32%. But it seems as though blue is going to be the winner. The winner. That is quite close. It is quite close. All right, guys, we got after it today. This is so amazing. We absolutely killed the game today. We're over 150 likes as well. Woo! That is insane. Gene goes, come on, Red. All right, you guys got 10 more seconds to vote in the poll. If you haven't yet, please make sure you vote in the poll. Which dress? Hold on. Do your final votes. You got 10 seconds, my friends. Blue, white, or red, or for mystery. This is the white one, all fluffy. Has a tie in the back. Pockets included. Pockets are important in this day and age because we have cell phones that we can't get rid of because we're addicted. And then we got the blue, which seems to be in the lead right now at 36%. We got the blue. We got the blue. And then, hold on. Option number 3, which is the red. Which is the red. Steve says the white. Oh, Steve, the poll. You got to enter the poll. Right, Misco? We got to enter the poll. But it seems as though blue wins. It's at 34%. Oh boy, white's at 22, blue's at 34, red's at 29, and 15% of you guys said a different dress, a mystery dress. Corey said, good for you, Randi, on that daily grind. Thank you, I appreciate it. He says red. It seems as though blue takes the lead by 4% over red. This is insane. This is insane.
Oh my God.
Proof of pockets. The pockets aren't even existent on those two. Oh boy, oh boy. Where's the poll? It's on YouTube. YouTube.com/missteencrypto. That's where you should be watching this show. Darn it. Darn it. And no, the red and the blue doesn't represent any political side. It's just a color. Why can't we just have colors without it being connected to politics? I just want colors. I didn't even realize when I picked them out as options. I was like, oh, I like these two. But then y'all are like, oh, it's related to a side. It's not related to any political side. I'm throwing that out right now. As Bitcoin is tapping $72,400. Guys, Bitcoin is looking snazzy today. Hopefully creating support at 71.5. We have a bullish scenario of 73.2. And if we could just blast through 73.2, which was the highest candle close ever for Bitcoin, then we will try to challenge those all-time highs, which lies at about $73,750. Pump it up, Bitcoin, now. You got to pump it up. Bitcoin might end up pamping. So I'm letting y'all know that if I'm around and I see Bitcoin pamp and she might hit new highs, then I will do my best to come back and stream it. I'm hoping that I'm home because I feel like every time I leave the house is when Bitcoin starts to move. And then I'm sitting here outside and I'm like, why can't I be home right now? What's going on? So that's really what I got going. So, yeah. Wish we could cut politics altogether. I could agree with that. I could agree with that. This is crazy. I just can't wait until this marathon is over and hopefully it goes in a good direction. And it's just mentally draining because that's all everyone talks about. So it's insane. But yeah, hopefully we have that all-time stream party again. I agree, Outcast. So we're going to do our best. You should go somewhere then. I know, right? So it's like I leave the house and Bitcoin's like, oh, let's go pump now. Or if I'm at the gym and I'm trying to pump that iron, then Bitcoin's like, oh, I'll pump too. So I'm sitting there at the gym with my chart out and I'm like, darn it, I can't even focus on this workout because I got to look at the chart. It's insane. It's insane. It's just because I'm a crypto nerd. This is the life of a crypto nerd. It's just being ultimately consumed by Bitcoin price. Yesterday, I couldn't even move. My whole body was feeling it. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Bitcoin's pamping. We were about $100 away, just under $200 away from an all-time high. I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
What's for lunch? I don't know, man. I can't plan that far ahead, even though I should. I don't know what's for lunch. We ate really good dinner last night, but I guess I got to focus on lunch. And hopefully for dinner. But yeah, guys, we're going to get after it today. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. We're going to hope for the best. We're going to aim for that 73.2. Oh, yeah, we got burgers for dinner tonight. That's what I do know. But thank you guys so much. Here's for no. A potato flew around my room before you came. But thank you guys so much. Thank you to Newsmax for having me. Thank you guys for supporting me to get me to places like Newsmax. And hopefully we cover more on Newsmax and more throughout all other media places so that way we can spread the word of Bitcoin cryptocurrency and end up having to help the entire world, because that's what we want, is the prosperity of every single human being that lives on this earth, not just people in America. I love the entire world. I love humanity, and I strongly believe in every single one of you guys that participate in the show, anyone that owns Bitcoin, and anyone that breathes air on this earth. So thank you guys so much. I believe in every single one of you. I'm so bullish on you. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Have a great day. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends. I will see you tomorrow. Have an amazing day. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.